We're live. Good morning. We're here. Mondays are for cream cheese and the jam bagel with an extra shot of my coffee. Good morning from the 808 breakfast banter.
Morning, team.
Good morning, team. We're here. We're about a minute late because we're listening to Sammy talk. No, we're here. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a good weekend. It was a busy weekend this weekend.
It was a busy
weekend. We got a little
weekend.
bear here. Say good morning, everyone.
Say good morning.
Good morning. Oh, nice. Little mini boss. It was an eventful weekend. We were just watching some of the highlights of the Rogue Invitational that's still going on. And there was so much sport. The rugby was on yesterday. There was league.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you're going to give me a debrief on what happened on the sports side because I only watch highlights if I'm honest because I don't have Sky yet. So
that's all right. I don't watch rugby, so there you go.
Oh, okay. So you didn't watch that. I found that on Instagram that the Blues won, so I'm sure that went off yesterday. Was there any league on?
There was. There's heaps of league on, and I watched pretty much all of it.
Did you?
Yeah, I can tell you all about league.
Okay, well, we can catch up on that then. Grab a coffee, grab a breakfast. We'll have a yarn this morning. Nala's just kicking off. Yeah, my girl. That's a Monday mood for some of you, I bet.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyways, how you going today, bro? How you feeling?
Yeah, good. I got some nice fresh track pants on.
Yeah, the trackies for the win. You got the Adidas. I got the Fila. Tracky gang.
Yeah. See, and if you don't like track pants, you should because it's so cold that you should be wearing track pants.
Yeah, right.
No, I had a good weekend. I took my son to the Swish factory. Pretty cool little setup in Orbit Drive, and it's about 1,000 square meters. So imagine our gym, but 5 times as big, and it's got an amazing reception. Go in, and they've got a full-fledged basketball court in there, and you can play games and that on it. But what you can do is they've also got off to the side. They've got shooting lanes, and basically they've got 8 hoops set up, and under each hoop is a ball machine, and there's a net, and so you take a shot and. If it goes in or goes out, the net collects it, brings it back to the ball machine. The ball machine then flicks it back to you, so you don't have to go after the ball each time. You can just stay in one spot, just get your shots up. And the real cool thing is it's all videoed. So when you pay for your session, you get your little zone, the video camera's on you, and then you can get the video analysis of your shooting, so you can critique your form, your technique, all that sort of stuff. So it's real digital, real cool.
Is it on the shore?
It's on the shore, Orbit Drive.
Wicked.
So I'm taking you there this week, hopefully, and we'll go shoot some hoops and really cool. And then they've got these other things called skill stations, and they've got these little sort of rectangle boxes set up about 6 square meters. They've got these massive plasma screens, and kids can go in there, and they've got like a virtual coach, and the coach will take you through a half-an-hour workout on dribble skills, going through the legs, moving the ball, catching it, all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
that's epic. It's a service.
And it's been there for a year, and I've only just found out about it.
I've only just found out about it. You telling me?
Yeah, and Swish Factory, an amazing setup. And if your kid is into basketball and you want to get into upskill, definitely take him down there. Or if you're just an old bugger who thinks he still can shoot, head down there, pay your money.
We'll go down, shoot some, sink some threes.
Yeah, I'm gonna school her.
Probably will. I might come in with some flukes.
I think I shot like 130 balls in a half an hour, and which isn't a lot, so I was kind of messing around now. And I want to say I got just like 39 in. So there you go. That's how bad I was. Because do
you get 130 shots?
No, you
got your time limit.
You got your time limit. Yeah.
That's epic.
And on the ball machine, you can pivot the machine left and right, and so Neo was actually pressing all the buttons, and he was telling he upped the power of the pass. At one stage, I was like right next to it, and he shot. Yeah, it was like a bullet to me. I was like, and then and it's kind of like it goes out to the 3-point line. So you basically have a real
like
nice
a half court.
Yeah, or no, it's probably just under.
Oh yeah,
probably just under a half court, and but it's just great for shooting. And where the rim is, that's the top of the rim. The net's here. It's really high. So if it bounces off the rim, comes up, the net will still catch it. So you've got to learn to actually shoot over. And the reason I've done that is it teaches you, instead of to shoot straight, to shoot over a defender.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they've got it so high.
That's a hat.
Yeah, real cool.
Okay, I can't wait then. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, so that's what I did. And
yeah,
I'm going to spend way too much money there, I think.
It's like a time zone for adults.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm basically, I'm not going to now sink my money into socks. I'm going to sink it into basketball.
So how much did it cost for that time?
$30 for half an hour, and then $10 for every person after that. But the guy was pretty sweet. There wasn't many people there. There was a basketball team on the main court playing, and then basically there's no one in the school stuff. So they said, "Yeah, mate, go for an hour." So $30 for an hour. Dude was pretty cool as well. So he was a nice dude. So.
Oh well, we can get down that. That could be another little 808 little battles.
Yeah, well, you know, some of you ballers out there, think that you can shoot.
Bring the game.
Yep. So that was pretty cool. And then obviously the league and a few other bits and pieces. So
sound like you had a good weekend then, brother.
It wasn't too bad.
Not bad at all.
Cannot complain.
No, neither can I really. Even though it was quiet, it was good.
Did you go to the markets yesterday?
Yeah.
Which ones?
We went to Browns Bay because it was the first weekend that they were open again, and then we went to Taka. So it was like a little adventure actually, because we were only supposed to go to one market, but then it was like, this is actually really fun. Do you remember going to markets?
I do remember going to markets.
Like the Sunday markets was like a thing, and we got to Taka, and I really felt like a muscle fritter, and I was like, oh man, I hope they have some. They had sold out at like 8:30 in the morning. They only had power fritters left. I had the last power fritter, and I was like, damn. And then like there were still people lining up after, so it reminded me of, you know, when you had to go to the markets early to get all the good stuff?
Yeah.
It was like that. It's like bringing back that old vibe. Because for a while there, all the markets turned real commercial, and they all went like, it wasn't like the market feel. Yeah, so it was a good little adventure out to the markets. I do recommend it. If it's a good day, take the kids out, spend a few dollars. Have you been to Glenfield night markets?
So I've moved.
Oh, they're not under the thing anymore.
No, they're at Northcote now.
Where?
Yeah, is it Highbury Mall? Yeah,
True.
yeah. They moved as of this coming, whenever the next night market's meant to be. They've now moved. It just came out on good old Facebook, tells us everything. So that's moved, and I'm not too sure the reason why, but they've moved. But I was always a fan of the Otara markets.
Yeah, my granddad lives out in Otara. I used to be like, ooh, but then when I grew up, I was like, nah, actually, this is where all the real soul food is. Yeah. We're all like you would get like the t-shirts that would be like Puma, but it would be like something else.
Like five shirts for $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were always the winners, yes.
Yeah.
And Avondale markets were good too.
Yeah. And so I miss those. You know, those were the kind of the markets that I used to always hang out in.
Yeah.
So, but Otara was like the mecca, and you know the food is always good. But that's where you get all your
t-shirts,
your mixtapes, your bootleg CDs,
all the CDs,
you know, or your DVDs. You know, your $9 for 16 DVDs of all the latest hits. And it's all some dude in Indonesia filming it, and some dude gets up in the movie theater, starts walking this way, and the sound quality is real bad.
That's so good.
So that's what I remember of markets, and that's what I always really enjoyed about markets, was that it was just it was like a symphony of culture, and
it is, it was like culture all in one place.
And it was awesome. It was just. Like you got your little kids running around barefoot, half them butt naked. There was like real bad coffee over there, and you park 40 minutes that way because there's so many people. That's kind of what I remember of the markets.
Yeah, all the people everywhere. Yeah, it definitely was like that. Oh, well, speaking of movies, we'll head into day 10 of our top 10 influential movies that have inspired us. I'm not gonna lie, I did buy some of those DVDs that 100%. Had the Indonesian guy filming. But today, for my movie, day 10, I've got a classic. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's just come out on Netflix again, Little Rascals. Okay, if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it with the kids.
I don't think I have seen it.
It's like my ultimate favorite. You know who, what's his name? Alfalfa.
Oh, yeah.
Alfalfa from Little Rascals.
Yeah.
That movie is a classic kids movie, but it gets me every time. Like, I used to be like, that's what I want me and my gang to be like. I want that go-kart like that. Like, you know, what are we going to turn into a go-kart? That movie, if you've seen it, Little Rascals, hit me up. You know it's a goodie. And it's got, I got 2 pickles, I got 2 pickles, I got 2 pickles. Hey. Oh, it's such a good movie.
I've never heard of it.
You need to watch it with the kids.
Okay, I will watch it with the kids.
You have to watch it with the kids. It's a good, like probably one of my ultimate movies.
Okay.
Definitely one of the ones that I would have got from the video shop every holidays. Yeah.
And that's probably a good way to describe the movies that you want. you know, that you love, is if you can watch it 50,000 times
Handy.
and go from there. My one is a war movie, and it's Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. It sounds hectic.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket. It is the quintessential Vietnam War movie. So it basically starts off with a whole lot of young recruits going through basic training at Paris Island.
Yeah.
And it follows the characters of 3 or 4 main characters during the boot camp, and it goes to the point where one of them actually turns psycho and ends up killing the Marine instructor. And then it fast forwards and goes into Vietnam, and it kind of talks a little bit about like the you know, how war just divides people, brings people together. It's you know, the divide between black and white and all the rest of it. But it's real simple in its format, but it's pretty brutal in its message. But it's a movie that I can watch.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. And it's got a really cool cover. It's of a old GI helmet, all broken and like smashed up and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. If you've ever seen it, if you're into that sort of stuff, go check that out.
Does it base it off the Vietnam War? Yeah,
based off Vietnam. So it kind of catches the war. I think in 1968 when the Big Tet Offensive happened, when the North Vietnamese and the VC did a big attack on all the American bases, and then it flows on from that. So from 1968 onwards.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then when it does the whole sort of war side, it probably catches a snapshot of about 48 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you into, like, could you, if there was a list of movies, and I'm only doing this because this is like a common theme at the moment, could you list movies around the wars that would relate to the wars, or give someone educational? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, pretty close. I think I would be the only one that would be pretty hard would be the Korean War, because there hasn't been many movies based off of that.
Yeah.
And technically it's still a war.
Yeah.
So the Korean War was pretty hard, but World War II, I can definitely do that. World War I, to a degree. Definitely Vietnam, definitely Iraq.
Yeah.
Afghan. Yeah. 100%.
I reckon that's another list that needs to come out, so that we can educate.
And I'll probably spend hours talking about that.
I bet you could too. Anyways, we got the birthday wad and birthday party info. I hope everyone went out on the weekend and got their onesies. I know the bro over here did, as soon as we finished that yarn about how we were going to dress up as onesies, and he also got his slippers.
Yes.
Oh no, it was loafers.
Loafers.
That's right.
Loafers, yes. MASH does count a little bit.
Of the war?
Of the Korean War. She's talking about the Korean War. So MASH is a TV series.
Yes.
Yeah. And which is one of my favorite TV series. Maybe we can do one on TV series.
Yeah.
That's an amazing one. And yes, MASH is based off the Korean War. There's another one called Brotherhood of War, which is a Korean film, which is a subtitled one. It's in Korean, but you got to go watch the subtitles. That's an amazing movie on the Korean War, and it talks about how 2 brothers got separated. One ended up fighting for North Korea, one fought for South Korea, and then they became real big within their own respective armies, and then they actually met on the battlefield, and it's how they try to kill each other.
Wow.
Brotherhood of War. Yeah, it's a pretty brutal one.
That is brutal.
Yeah.
That's hectic. MASH was like, I swear it was on always before The Simpsons. Yeah,
MASH, or it was like usually had an omnibus, and it would be like MASH, and then it would be Hogan's Heroes.
Hogan's Heroes is one I was talking about.
Yeah, Hogan's Heroes. That was cool, man. Yeah, Colonel Klink. Yeah, Schultz. Yeah, man. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I always wanted to turn my bunk bed into like a Hogan's Hero den underneath.
Did you?
Yeah, that was like epic. Imagine that. Just like, wake up and, bros, come on out, let's go party. That sort of stuff. That's what I always wanted to do. Hogan's Heroes is legendary.
Yeah, it is. Have they put that out on DVD or anything yet?
I don't know. There was
it needs to go on Netflix or something.
I know there was real controversy because the main character who died he was killed in a sex orgy.
What?
In the 80s, yeah. Him and
mashed that up.
2 or 3 others. They the main character, the main escape artist too. He was involved in like a wild sex orgy, and then there was after killing, and he was part of it and ended up getting killed as well. So crazy. There you go. There you go. Random information you didn't think you'd know on a Monday morning.
Definitely random.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get back to this birthday wad. Have you got any more hints for our followers and fam?
Okay.
We were pretty close. Fee was pretty close on Thursday, Friday.
So like always, there's all my notes for it. You catch it? You didn't catch it. All right, so the workout in itself, okay, has 1, 2, 3, 4 elements to it. Okay, so there's 4 movements that will be used throughout. Now, what I can tell you is that there's 8 rounds. Okay, it's 8 rounds. When you're doing the reps, it is synchro. So you have a team of 5.
Right.
Now the goal is, it's a marathon, right? It's a marathon. So if you think about all of that, the goal is that you will be given a machine. That's one of the elements that you have. That machine must be continuously moving throughout the entirety of that workout. It is up to you how you manage that rotation. The other 4, right, are going to be doing the movements. Now, only 2 people can actually be working on the movements. The other 2 can be resting.
Right.
And it's up to you what rotation you do on that.
Okay.
And it's up to you what rotation you do for everything as well. Now, the goal is to accumulate as many. We're going to go calories. Usually I'd say distance, but for today it would be calories.
Yeah.
You accumulate as many calories as you can in the time period. Now, at the conclusion of the time, if your team has not finished the 8 rounds and the reps that are allocated, if you do not finish it, those reps that are still left, so say there's 100 reps left, and you accumulate 1,000 calories, I then take that 100 reps that you have not done, and I take that off your calories. So instead of 1,000, it becomes 900.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the goal is that you need to accumulate as many calories as possible, but you must also finish the workout in order for your calories to stand.
To count.
Yeah.
So if we don't finish the 8 rounds, all those cows don't really.
No, well, it does, but you gotta lose. Yeah, you
take it
gotta
off.
lose. And I can say that the movements that we have put together, watch out, Kenyon might see that. The moves that we put together will be hard, and it will be hard to finish all 8 rounds. So you're going to have to manage. Do you go really hard on the machine, or do you go really hard first on the rounds and reps in order to then come to the machines and then ramp it up there? So it becomes more of like a bit of a strategy. Yeah. Now there's going to be a couple little aces.
You love your Dicker cards,
I love my Dicker cards. So I don't know. I've got a couple ideas of concepts for the aces. I haven't solidified them just yet, but they will also impact how you deliver the workout. Just saying. So be very, very.
I hope you all got that, because I was still stuck at the part that it was synchro.
Yeah.
So 2 people, 1 person will be on the machine, 2 people will doing synchro of the 8 rounds, and the other 2 people resting.
Can be resting, yeah. And you don't have to be in the same pairing to do the synchro. It can be any pairing whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's me and Mo, Sammy and Kenyon, and
what if someone just does the machine the whole time?
You can do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's because a lot of the teams are really mixed, right? I've got
Joe Redfern, Justine, Liz,
Matt. Yeah, me. So we're Luxembourg. So we're going to come across as pimps. They haven't found that out yet, but so that's kind of like, it's a real different team, because we've got some stronger people on machines and some stronger people on bodyweight movement. So it's going to change us. And then you've got like real weird teams, like Ivory Coast with Autumn, Channel, Yarn, Pars, and Amber. They're a bunch of weapons, but they might cook themselves too early with some of the movements that we have. So it will get tough.
This is going to be funny.
Yeah, it's going to get real tough. So that's all I know. It's going to be typical 808 fashion. It's not going to be easy. That is what I can definitely say. So
and some aces in there too. Woohoo! Who's excited?
Yeah. So and you're going to be doing it in costume. That's even better. So we've got that, and then for the party,
we got 5 p.m. again here in your onesie. Shot on arrival. No, I just made that up. I just put that in there just to excite. Yeah, we can organize something. No, but 5 p.m. here in your onesie. $10 into the account that I put on the event, so we can get some pizzas and feed us, so we're not just sculling alcohol. Again, if you haven't checked, share the event. If I've missed someone, it's all the info's on there. I'm pretty excited. The countdown is on, guys.
Yeah. And
Monday.
And if you can imagine, we're going to be in here, you know, we're going to have our new stereo up, it's going to have sounds and all the rest of it. Can you also imagine that we're going to have to try and hide all this gear because no doubt someone's going to come up with an idea of, hey, why don't we do a boat race? Lucy does assault bike calories. So, you know what I mean? Like, I can feel that coming. But you know, I'm really looking forward to it. It's the first time we've hosted like a bit of a shindig, hard out shindig in here. So we are looking forward to having you guys all in here. And I think the after party, Lucy said she's going to have it at her house.
Yes, it is.
So
Uncle Sean did mention last night as well that he was like, oh, we could just bring everyone here. It's closer. It's like, okay.
Oh yeah, or even go to Sean's house. We'll figure that out on the night.
Yes.
But yeah, so we will have an after party. So I will.
Although Chuck did mention that she was keen to go to Danny Doolan's and O'Hagan's for a bit of live music and a bit of wagon wheel, eh, Chuck?
Can you?
Nothing like, oh no, Kendall knows this as well. She goes to Danny Doolan's and O'Hagan's just for the live band because that's how good they are. I'm sure you went last time, but you were pretty drunk.
No,
it was Pars.
I didn't go. It's Pars. I know we don't have this. We have the same amount of hair, but no, that was him. I can't remember the last time I was in Danny Doolan's, to be honest.
It's still like, it's still the dumps.
Is Bungalow 8 still around?
I have no idea.
I used to always go to Bungalow 8, and I used to always flip out because they had a fish tank in there.
Okay, that sounds like a stripper's joint.
Yeah, well, it was weird because it was like you walked in and there's like a fish tank, and then that was it, and then it was like Bungalow 8. That was always like the start place because it was the easiest place for the taxi to get to. And you go to Bungalow 8 and then you can then move down.
Always for the hacks of the taxis, eh?
Yeah, hacks for taxi. And the best place to get a taxi is Sky City.
Oh, because they're always there.
They're always there.
Yeah, so
Guaranteed, and it's halfway between K Road and downtown. If you're in downtown, it's harder though. You got to go uphill, but it is way easier to go through Sky City to get there. So
there's a few birthdays that we're celebrating on Saturday too, or only one.
Yeah, there's one. We've had a few birthdays, and we've actually got a new member whose birthday I think is tomorrow. Petrie is
her birthday.
Her birthday, so she's going to get a hell of a rude awakening.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah. So and you know, and team, you know, we have a lot of new members coming in, so make sure you introduce yourselves.
Yeah.
You know, they're part of our family now. So, and you know, for a lot of people coming to a new facility can sometimes be a scary thing. And as much as you know, we try and put the welcome mat out, it helps that you guys jump on board and do that as well. Yeah. So, but yeah, what have you got on this week? What's your main goal?
Main goal is put out some content. We've got some content building to do, creating. So just find my eye on that again. Just got me a new toy, so hopefully that becomes easier.
It's a laptop, by the way, not like
anything that I need your batteries for, Carly. I mean, no, I got a new laptop, so now I'm trying to be a little bit of a Harry Potter and be a little bit of a wizard now. So hopefully do that. Train, get ready for this party and the workout this weekend. Shoot some hoops with the bro. Hopefully not stall them. No.
It won't be hard. I'm not that good.
But yeah, I think that's. What about you?
My sole focus this week is the party.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get everything ready.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to, and you know, my best thinking is what I'm working out or running around and doing stuff. So I am actually, one of my highlights this week is going to shoot hoops with her. So because we always talk about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be gangster.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what we've got on store for today. I will be dropping more and more hints throughout the week. I will put out the proper workout on Thursday.
Thursday it is.
Yeah,
be
Thursday,
ready.
so that everyone has an idea about okay, we can start playing and prep for it. But I won't put in the aces.
Okay, no, don't tell us the aces. Let's leave that for everyone to get excited about.
Oh, sorry, we have room for 3 more teams.
Come on, team. Real women.
We've got 12 teams fully done. And if you need to get a team, just message me and I'll find you a team.
Yeah.
I'll get you a group. So don't worry about that.
We could do with one more.
Yeah, I think
we need one more in our team. I don't know if Ben's here. I don't know if Ben's going to be here, so it might be just us girls.
Oh, yeah.
Nick will come, I think. But,
yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah, jump in, send a message to the bro if you need a team. But other than that team, I hope that should be us for today. I forgot the quote book today. It's at Fee's house. It's in my bag at that house. So I've got no quote for you today.
We'll figure something out.
Sending you good vibes from the screen. But yeah, That's us.
That's us.
That's us for Monday.
Adios, team.
Adios. Have a good day.